Woo!
Welcome to my WWE Fastlane 2019 predictions, and I'm going to go through every match as usual for the pay-per-view coming up, basically this Sunday for Fastlane this year. It's the last pay-per-view before we get to the biggest event, or the grandest stage of them all, they say, Wrestlemania. So I'm going to start with the kickoff matches that I scrolled down here. I had to get all the match cards and all the complete match card here. I'm not sure if NXT is going to have some matches here, but I didn't really see any. If I miss any, then I'll just probably list them in the comment section and maybe give my predictions from there, whatever match that they decide to add. So I just try to wait a few days, and hopefully all these will be all the matches that they announce. Because sometimes matches that don't end up making the show, that they don't announce, end up sliding in on a kickoff show, or just making an appearance during the main show out of nowhere. So, and just different events like Lacey Evans coming out of nowhere. But I don't even know. I still don't understand what the point of that is. Just have her come out to the stage, walk out to the stage, and then walk back to the exit. So, just to start the kickoff match, I already knew about one of the kickoff matches, Rey Mysterio and Andrade. So I'll start with that one that they showcased. But this next one I'm going to get into after this one, and this is going to be good. This should be a main match of the show. It's so good of a match. I never get tired of watching this. Rey Mysterio and Andrade, they went one-on-one a few times. Even I think 2 out of 3 falls match, and I think it was a falls count anywhere match, or maybe it was just that the 2 out of 3 falls match. But this match never gets tired, because all the spots and were just so many, just the competitiveness. It just never gets boring. It keeps the crowd into the show from falling asleep and just losing interest and all. But this rivalry between Andrade, I really like him, and then Rey Mysterio, one of my all-time favorites, is still going at it with him. So that's going to be really good to see this kickoff match. So I can't wait to see it again, see what happens. But I think Rey Mysterio is going to still find a way to win this one. But Andrade has won thanks to Zelina Vega getting involved in the match, the distraction. So she might end up doing it again. Who knows what's going to happen here. But I'm going to pick Rey Mysterio to take that one. Now the other kickoff match they decided to fill in here that I didn't even see, that they didn't even announce from the show. The New Day's Big E Langston and Xavier Woods taking on Rusev and Shinsuke Nakamura in a tag team match. Now who am I going to pick for this? I'm going to go with the New Day's Big E and Xavier Woods. They haven't really been in a match, really not many matches lately, since Kofi Kingston has been the individual star that was spotlighting. But it just to say it about Kofi Kingston, I'm just surprised that they just removed him and took him out of the match. I was so hyped for the Fastlane, but once I saw Kevin Owens come back, it was nice to see him. But why would you give him just automatically his title shot and just replace Kofi Kingston right off the bat when Kofi has fought and earned it, and they're supposed to listen to the WWE universe and the fans for what they want and what they want to see, supposedly. And then on SmackDown Live, Vince comes out and then just replaces him right off the bat. We get what we want the week before he even decides to come back magically, and then Vince just comes out, oh, he's being replaced, and then Kevin Owens comes back. It's nice to see him and all, but he should be just feuding with someone else, maybe like Bobby Lashley or something like that. I'm really surprised to see that he was on SmackDown out of all shows. But it is what it is. But it's still going to be a good match nonetheless. I just don't know what they're going to do. Maybe Kofi Kingston might find his way into the match, into the title reign. No matter what happens this Sunday for Fastlane, he might end up finding his way into the match at WrestleMania. Hopefully he does. But it's just all that love for this guy, and they still just throw him under the bus. But those are the kickoff shows. So I'm going to go to the main show. So I'm not sure if this is going to be the first order. It could be different. It depends on what they just start with. Because sometimes they start with the women's matches, the women's divisions, to kick off the main show. So we got the Raw Tag Team Championship, the Revival, Dash and Dawson taking on Aleister Black and Ricochet in a 2-on-2. And then, wait a minute, it says the Revival versus Aleister Black and Ricochet, and then Bobby Roode and Chad Gable. They found a way in this match? I don't remember them getting involved, but hey, it's gonna be a triple threat, so this will be good. But I'm gonna pick Aleister Black and Ricochet. They've really been good because they already beaten the Raw Tag Team Champions. They even beat the Raw and SmackDown Tag Team Champions. So I'm not sure what they're gonna do, what's gonna happen. But I'm gonna pick with them. I'm gonna go with Aleister Black and Ricochet. I didn't know not much about these guys, to be honest. I didn't know much about them because I didn't really watch the NXT. I don't really watch too many of the show, but I heard so much good things about an NXT takeover. I never even watched before, but I seen them always. I was just usually wait for them to come to the main show to see what they can do as a little surprise. So I really like these guys. So I'm gonna pick them to take the Raw Tag Team Championship. Women's Tag Team Championship, Boston Hug Connection taking on Nia Jax. Boston Hug Connection, Sasha Banks and Bayley taking on Nia Jax and Tamina. Obviously the Hug Connection is gonna win this. I don't even see Nia Jax and Tamina even becoming tag team champions anytime soon, unless they cheat. Now to the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos, the newly crowned Usos Tag Team Champions, taking on the co-besties again, The Miz and Shane McMahon. I'm gonna rock with The Miz and Shane McMahon. McMahon. The Miz and Shane McMahon to get rendition over the Usos. Just missing all my words there. But I wouldn't have a problem with the Usos retaining, so I wouldn't be surprised. I'm gonna have faith in the Miz, the co-besties, the best tag team in the world. So I'm gonna go with them. Now I didn't see this really coming. Mandy Rose getting a shot at Asuka because she ended up beating Asuka from a distraction from Sonya Deville out of nowhere. So I know Asuka's gonna take this for sure. I don't know. I don't see anybody stepping up to challenge to take the belt away from Asuka anytime soon, unless it will be Charlotte. But Charlotte's going to be on Raw. She's in the Raw mix with Ronda Rousey and Becky Lynch, so she's going to be dealing with them. She's going to be on the Raw Women's Championship match at WrestleMania. So and she's facing Becky Lynch, so that's coming up soon. But I don't see anybody taking Asuka's title anytime soon. So I just can't imagine anyone winning and beating Asuka that's going to be ready for Asuka. Naomi, let's see, Carmella, some other competitors. They might as well just throw in other women competitors in it to make it even more interesting instead of one-on-one, because it would make it even more interesting because we already know Asuka's going to dominate. I love Asuka, but people like Mandy Rose, she only won because of the distraction, but that same thing's not going to happen. I don't see her escaping the Asuka lot or just being able to survive against her. But this, I'm really happy to see one last time. The Shield reuniting Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and Seth Rollins. I didn't see this coming at all anytime soon, especially when Roman Reigns came back out of nowhere, which was spoiled, but it was already announced anyway. But I want to really see this. I'm going to be happy to see this one last time. The Shield reunion one more time before they split up and do their own individual matches. But I don't know. Maybe Roman Reigns might turn heel, but I don't see that coming. That's not going to happen. Roman Reigns turning on his own brothers. But he just came back. So the Shield taking on Drew McIntyre, Baron Corbin, and Bobby Lashley. The Shield obviously are going to win this match. They're going to take this. So that's going to be a highlight for the show for me. Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair. I'm interested in seeing how this turns out. I'm going to believe in Becky with her on one leg because she's beaten Charlotte before at the Royal Rumble. So but that's just an over-the-top match. So this is just an actual match. But I'm still going to believe in Becky Lynch to have a fight a way to win. Maybe Ronda Rousey might come out of nowhere and get involved in the match as a distraction to Charlotte Flair. But it might not end. Maybe it'll end in a no contest. Who knows what's going to happen for this match. But if Becky ends up winning, she's gonna get put into the match, the WrestleMania match, because it's already a currently it's a one-on-one match with Charlotte Flair and Ronda Rousey. But if Becky Lynch can beat Charlotte Flair this Sunday at Fastlane, it'll be now a triple threat match. But for some reason, I still see Becky Lynch still finding a way, because she's the Royal Rumble winner. She's almost like the Daniel Bryan situation. She was injured, going through match after match after match, and then still finding a way to still win the championship right off the bat. So I still see Becky Lynch just beating Charlotte, finding a way to beat Charlotte this Sunday, and then going on to WrestleMania, just recover enough to survive against Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair. But if anything else happens besides Becky Lynch winning, I would not be surprised. But that's only for Mania. That's what I'm just saying for WrestleMania result. So we'll see what happens. Now, lastly, Daniel Bryan versus Kevin Owens, which should have been Kofi Kingston, just like I was saying before. I'm going to go with Kevin Owens for this. He just came back. And then not only that, he's already in the title match right off the bat. So I'm just going to pick Kevin Owens to take this match to become the new champion. But the only way I see Daniel Bryan surviving this is because of Eric Rowan or maybe some other distraction. Maybe Sami Zayn might even show up and want in on the title match. Who knows? It might end up becoming like a whole little mix-up. Maybe Sami Zayn might even show up to help Kevin Owens win the match by surprise. That's another prediction I can probably add. But I don't know. Because Kevin Owens has already beaten Daniel Bryan. But they're probably not going to have him get that continued momentum over and over and over. But they're going to have Daniel Bryan just try to find a way to get through. To still hold the title until at least WrestleMania. So I don't know. But those are all the matches. I'm just trying to scroll here to see. I don't see anything else. And that just reminds me, AJ Styles doesn't even have a match. So maybe they might do an AJ Styles and Randy Orton match at Fastlane that we don't even know about, completely unannounced. But this just seems like they're trying to do that build-up. Because if they don't have a match at this Sunday's Fastlane, they're probably going to definitely go at it one-on-one at WrestleMania. That's going to be a pretty good match. Because Randy Orton has RKO AJ Styles multiple times during the Gauntlet match when he was the last one coming out of nowhere. A RKO out of nowhere out of both occasions. Not even just the Gauntlet match from SmackDown Live, but going back, just rewinding back to the Elimination Chamber. He eliminated AJ Styles when he tried to do the phenomenal elbow, and he caught him right there. So, and then all the things that he's just been saying. No wonder it took you so long to get into the company to get this far. So, you know that's going to definitely stir up some tension between AJ Styles and Randy Orton. But I can't imagine what else they're going to probably do with AJ. As good as he is, and his in-ring ability, Randy Orton's good too. But I'm just surprised they're not even in the championship match. Randy Orton, AJ Styles, Kevin Owens, and then Daniel Bryan. But they already had their shot. So, I don't know what else they're going to probably do. And then what are they going to do with Kofi Kingston? All these different matches that they're doing. Shinsuke Nakamura is just apparently with Rusev and all. So he's just not his own character anymore. They're just throwing him anywhere. And I think they're just doing any old kind of thing with these superstars. And it makes you wonder, why are they even there? Why are they even on the show? And all these matches, all these different superstars that they can have. R-Truth had the United States title. That was nice to see that he had an actual championship. And he won a couple times. But then he lost the U.S. championship recently to Samoa Joe. Well deserved by him because he finally got a title. He should have been a champion a long time ago, in my opinion. I don't know if anyone else would agree. Just thinking out loud. But maybe they might throw a United States championship match into the show out of nowhere. We don't know. But if they don't, there's probably going to be something at WrestleMania for sure. It might be a huge U.S. title match. Samoa Joe against R-Truth, Rey Mysterio, Andrade, and maybe they'll add some other superstars in it. Shinsuke and Rusev, that would be pretty cool to add them all into the match. So that would be really cool to really see Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio, Andrade, Shinsuke Nakamura, all those different superstars. Well, let me know what you guys think, your predictions, and what you guys are looking forward to seeing the most. Well, I just wonder what they're going to do for this year's WrestleMania. So, especially with some of these other superstars like Kofi Kingston that I just was really excited for. But it's as if the excitement went away. A part of my excitement for the pay-per-view went away when they took away his title shot and just gave it to Kevin Owens just because he's back right off the bat. When they could have just made it, give Kofi Kingston, have him keep his title shot, but just include Kevin Owens just to make the match even more interesting, as if it wasn't going to already be even better because Kofi Kingston already has held his own for such a long time. Well, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and then I'll be back after the show on Sunday for my reactions and recap and then my thoughts about the matches overall. And we'll see what kind of surprises they throw in.